At some point, what I need to address is this black thing on my leg. If you notice, I got one normal calf and one extra like spider leg. This is why I got into comedy. So I played 22 years of contact sport. I was doing pretty well at it. I enjoyed it. I got to 38 years old. I thought I was a superhero. And then one day at practice, I tore my Achilles. And then it got repaired, and I was like, I'm a champion. I'll make a comeback. And I tore it again. And my missus' exact words were, "This better not fucking inconvenience me." I was like, this is going to be a hard sell. So that was the end of sports. So then I needed something to do. I needed a challenge. So I was like, I'm going to end up, long story short, do this stand-up comedy stuff. Maybe I will just address the leg now that I've already started. I was on crutches for 8 out of a 12-month period, and my wife was getting sick of it. So we end up going to the movies. And as we go to the movies, we've parked in the parking garage. I think that's what we call it here, right? In Australia, it's a car park. So we park in the parking garage, and we got to walk about 200 yards up the road. And there's people on the sidewalk everywhere, and my wife is no longer being lenient with me, so she's just walking as fast as she can. Now, I should mention the crutches that they've given me are not the under armpit crutches. They gave me the crutches that go around your arms that when I was in high school, they only gave to the crippled kids. So I'm hobbling up the street, and I'm yelling to my wife, and she won't wait for me. And in front of like 200 people, I just stopped and crossed my crutches and went, "Wait for me!" And now she come running back real quick. Carrying on about, "You're an asshole and you're going to hell and this is bad karma." And I was like, "Woman, that doesn't even exist." That's right. So we go to the movie. After the movie, we go back. We go into the car, garage, whatever. And there's an elevator. And we get on the elevator. Now, I've been on crutches so long, trying to keep fit. One of the things I was doing was I would balance on these crutches and lift my legs. Like in the gym where you do dips, right? So you're doing this to kind of strengthen your chest and your arms. And I'm balancing, and I had gotten to the point where I could balance and do 10 of them. So I said to my wife, when we get on the elevator, I'm going for a record on the elevator. And I did not realize this. An elevator can lift like 2,500 pounds. I cannot. So as I start to do the dips and I bend my elbows, it's only her and I on the elevator. Bend my elbows, I get thrown to the floor with so much force. My face bounces off the ground like a basketball. I end up on my back, and I hit so hard that it knocked the wind out of my wife. She's laughing hysterically. She's crying from laughing. The elevator maybe went 6 inches, and because I hit it so hard, it stopped. So now I'm on my back and I'm going, "Press the button, press the button, press the button." And you can hear people outside going, "Oh my God, are you okay?" And I said to her, "Press the button." But I was not specific about which button. So that bitch pressed the button that opens the doors. So the elevator goes back down 6 inches. The doors open. This big fella standing over me goes, "Oh my God, what happened?" And I'm just laying there. I went, "He pushed me down."